Yesterday's video here on Crossbow Appreciation Month, only on Death by Bunjie, 31 videos in 31 days. In that video, I admitted I was wrong. In this video, I'm going to show you how you were wrong. Okay, maybe not you specifically, but the comments that I've gotten over the past year or so.
So are you saying that all those hunters out there that can't afford the top of the line crossbows should not bother even trying a bear hunt? Are us people with supposedly lower quality of crossbows allowed to even deer hunt now? I will admit to one thing, you sure have come a ways, but if you're happy, I reckon that's all that matters. Maybe I'm wrong in how you have metamorphosized. Hope I am. Not so sure anymore. Anyways, it was a good ride. Still wish you the best. All hunters, no matter your affordability to purchase whatever you purchase, it's all about getting out there, giving it your best, and enjoying every second. Nothing brings me more happiness or peace of mind.
People love Bunjie, right? And I appreciate that. I do too. Right? But there's a few people that get hung up on the sentimental part of this and don't like to see me hunting with a more modern crossbow. This is Bunjie. I've been hunting with this crossbow now for 15 years. I hunted with it for my first 12 years as a crossbow hunter exclusively and didn't even use a different crossbow. The last 3 years or so, I've dabbled with other crossbows, Genevieve's Bunjie Jr., the gift from a friend of Bunjie. That's what inspired me to start looking at a more modern crossbow because I saw the difference in terms of size, in terms of speed. These days, I'm getting a lot of comments from people saying, hey, you're using all this fancy new gear. You got the Burris Oracle X Scope, and you got the SWAT X1 from Killer Instinct, and you got custom arrows, and you're using all this fancy new gear. And they're complaining that, man, you're getting out of reach of the average hunter, and you're not in touch with your base, and all that sort of thing, right? The people that have helped build Death by Bunjie into what it is. But there's two problems with that. One is, with this crossbow, if I hunted with this crossbow forever, I wouldn't be exploring newer crossbow technology, and that does a disservice to you as friends of Bunjie. You really need to see the new stuff in the world, the newer crossbows, and to see the newer technology, whether it's broadheads, arrows. All of this stuff is important. It's important because that's what moves crossbow hunting forward. Hunting with the same crossbow out of the same tree stands, shooting the same deer over and over, does not move crossbow hunting forward, right? That is just repeating the exact same thing, and it's stagnation. And I think that that is the enemy of progress, the enemy of moving crossbow hunting forward. And it was actually not very healthy for Death by Bunjie because I was starting to stagnate around 20,000 subscribers. Not that that's a big deal, but it is just something that I pay attention to because the more subscribers I have, that means the more people we are reaching as far as crossbow hunting is concerned. And I want crossbows to take over. So that's good for Death by Bunjie. It's good for crossbow hunting. When I have more subscribers and more people are interested in crossbow hunting, the better it is for crossbow hunting. And that's only a good thing in my book because I love crossbow hunting, right? I love this. If I hunted with this forever, people lose interest, and that's not good for it, right? But this is where you're wrong. Not you specifically, but Death by Bunjie is still in touch with its base. It's still a show about hunting, about what stuff that's reasonable within your reach, stuff that's not too expensive. I want you to understand that, and I don't think that I've changed all that much. I don't think Death by Bunjie has changed all that much. I do have a fancier new crossbow, the SWAT X1, the Enforcer, but you got to remember that Killer Instinct is like the cheapest company out there, right? And this is their premier model, their current flagship model, but I bought it with a coupon code, and I've got a Burris Oracle X on there that's pretty expensive, but I bought those things used as well, and they have a great warranty, so you really make out on those. I want to point out too that this crossbow, not the scope, but the crossbow itself, when you adjust for inflation, I did a video about this. This crossbow is actually about the same price as the original Bunjie, a little bit cheaper. But I'm not sponsored by either of those companies. I'm not sponsored still to this day by any of these companies. If you're watching Death by Bunjie, you know that I love my Swhackers. I really do. But over the last 2 years, every deer that I have killed, every animal that I have killed with a Swhacker broadhead is a reused broadhead. I took the ferrules, I put new blades in them and that sort of thing. I'm saving money with that kind of thing, right? And I've talked about that and how to do that. Not sponsored by Burt Coyote Luminoc, but I did reach out to them to get a 15% discount if you use coupon code Bunjie off their website. Saving money there. These days, I don't have a tractor. I don't have a Ranger anymore. I do all that stuff by hand. I walk in and out of the woods, and I put in my food plots every year by hand, despite the fact that I'm really busy, right? So, I mean, I'm out there using a scythe to knock down all the weeds before I spray or after I spray in my food plots. I'm using hand tools to put together food plots, right? This year, I bought a bunch of used tree stands off of Facebook. Cheap stuff, saving money with that stuff. And there's going to be a video during Crossbow Appreciation Month about choosing a tree stand. I've gotten people asking me about that, and I'm surprised I never did that. But let's do a video on the different kinds of tree stands and what I like and what I don't like and what you, as a future crossbow hunter or as a current crossbow hunter, would find appropriate. That video's coming. So I just want to point out, I don't think Death by Bunjie has changed in terms of my mentality, my overall mindset about crossbow hunting. I'm not joining the big leagues here, getting the sponsors, doing all the fancy stuff like that, spending all the big money, and hunting in a fashion that you, as a crossbow hunter, can also enjoy. You certainly can. This year I'll be doing a lot of state game land stuff. That's my plan right now, and I'll be talking about that in Crossbow Appreciation Month, but also as the seasons get upon us. Thank you for watching this video. Give me your thoughts in the comments, and until next time, all hail Bunjie.